Gonna give you a quick breakdown here of the mobile podcast studio. Just wrapped up a podcast here in the studio with my buddy Lalo, the Leave Your Ego Door at the podcast, which I'll link that down in the description as well. But I want to give you a breakdown of this setup and how I edit it as well, because we have a 2-camera setup with microphones, lighting, and all that stuff. And with Autopod and AI, I'm able to edit these episodes super efficiently and fast, and then break it down for podcasts or for short clips as well. We have the FX3 here with the 24-70 2.8. So this camera is going to my chair. And it's just on a tripod there. And I'm just recording internally into SD cards, and I'll tell you why here when we go into the editing portion of it. And then we have the A7 IV with the Tamron lens on here. This is a 28-75 2.8, super affordable, lightweight, and awesome lens. I got this lens used for like $500. This lens is like $1,000. This one's like half the price, and quality-wise looks pretty similar. Also, another reason why I like this lens is because it's really light. So like if you want to use it on a gimbal or something like that, it's a lot lighter than this one over here. So 2 cameras, these are both going into SD cards. Just record them internally into the cameras. And then over here we have the Rodecaster 2. I like this setup a lot. It records right into a micro SD in the back, right? And of course we have the key ingredient right there, that's in upper deckies for the boys. So this records right into a micro SD card, and then I can pop that out, put it into my computer. I like this setup though. We don't use it a lot for this show, but you could put sound effects and different things into here. When you're recording, the light goes red, you know when you're recording, has a little timestamp up there and all that. And this device specifically has presets in it for these microphones, which I love as well. Reason why I like these mics is they are cheap. These are $99, right? And you're gonna get really, really good sound out of these microphones with this interface because it has presets built in for them. So the presets are turned on for these mics. Same company makes the mics and the recorder. So when they're put together, they sound really nice. So these 2 microphones are just going with an XLR cable right into the Rodecaster. And then these are going right into the micro SD card, and then I just put it right into the computer, okay? So back here, for just a little visual pleasantry, have 2 little corner lights, right? These are nothing fancy, nothing expensive, but they add a nice little touch to the background, and you can change them into any color. These are $49 on Amazon, right? And I'll link all this stuff in the description below. $49 on Amazon. I just have them set to white, but you could do them blue, purple, green, whatever color you want. You can get as crazy as you want with them, but super cheap and nice, and gives a nice little pop to the background. And then for the key light up here, we just have the Amaran 200X with the lantern. This is the best modifier for podcasting. And I've been using it for interviews recently as well, because I just want one light that's easy to set up that lights the entire scene. And I have it on a C-stand there, but this light with this lantern attachment lights up the whole room. And here, actually, I'm gonna turn it on and off so you can kind of see what it does, right? Point over at the chairs there, yeah. So let's see. See, this is one light. That's what it does. And obviously we have a window over there too, so that puts in some light. But one light, I mean, this light is like, I think it's like $190 or whatever, right? So affordable light with the lantern lights the whole scene, right? We don't have to worry about shadows and all that. So this is lighting the whole entire scene with it. And then we have our little accent lights back below, which give you that nice pop in the background. So the reason why I like this setup is I take the 2 files from the camera, I take the 2 files from the audio, I drag them into Premiere Pro, and then I have Autopod, which is a plugin. It's $29 a month. And as long as you have separate audio tracks, right? Because this records track 1 and track 2 on the microphones, and then you have a separate video track, track 1 and track 2. It reads the audio and the video, and AI does its thing, and it just switches the cameras based upon who's talking. So you don't need to go in there and cut every clip, right? We have a 40-minute episode. I drag each video file in, each audio file, run Autopod, and it switches everything. So that way I just literally like that, the podcast is edited. this is an easy way, and this is completely mobile, right? Think about if you wanted to bring this out to a client or you wanted to offer this as a service for your video production business, mobile podcasting, right? So what equipment do I need? 2 microphones, 2 stands, 2 cameras, 2 tripods, 1 light, and your audio recorder. That's it, right? And within 1 hour, you can get a full episode and you can provide the client up to realistically 20 short form clips from the podcast, which Autopod can do as well, or there's other AI softwares that can do that as well. So this is a affordable way to offer another service line item to your clients. If you don't offer this, you definitely should be, because not only can you get the long form, post it to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, put it on YouTube as a video, and then cut that into short clips. So if you have any questions on any of the equipment that I'm using, the editing, the software, the AI, just drop them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back with you. You can send me a DM on Instagram at asnyes, or just shoot me an email. I'll put my email down below and we'll chop it up. All right, guys, see you in the next video. Peace. All right, here we go.
Sorry. Oh, fuck. It's okay. Oh, fuck. Relax. Fuck.
Ooh.
Breathe in. Box breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know what this reminds me of? Have you seen the grape lady where she's crushing the grapes and then she falls down?
She's like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, can't breathe. That was you getting into the cold plunge. I just love things that are healthy for you, that are also like super hard to do, that like make you feel good at the end of the day.
Dude, I feel hollow. I feel good. I'm still a little chilly.